Welcome back to ForFightsSake, guys. Today we have another dynamite episode for you guys. And as always, I'm not alone. I'm with my boy AB and my boy Ryan. Holla, boys.
What's up?
What happened to AB?
What up, fellas? I was switching on the horn, bro. I put the horn on, bro.
There we go. There we go. And today is the second installment of the show. Remember, last time we caught you up on the prelims. This one is the main card. Guys, how you feeling about this one?
Dude, I can't wait, man. Like, I was pretty bummed that we could only go through the prelims the last time. Because for me, this is where the whole fight is at. The prelims are great, but the main event is something else, fellas.
Yo, what I'm saying is, the prelims could have been their own show. The early prelims could have been their own show, and the main card is just a cherry on top. Yeah. So without further ado, guys, let's jump right into it. We've got massive fights on the card, and I think right from the bottom. But I think the first one, Ryan might have something to say about. The Bo Nickel and
As
Brandon
Ryan's favorite fighter.
He's been saying
look.
some shit about it. So, Ryan,
Look.
what's your thoughts, my friend?
Look, I do actually like Bo Nickel. I think he's got potential to go far, but I'll be honest, on a card like this guy should not be opening the main card. Not when you have like 6 former champions fighting below him in the prelims. Like any one of those fights, you could have easily put that as the opener for the main card. I mean, Prohaska and Rakic could have easily fitted in there. Calvin Cater and Aljamain Sterling could have been there. Like there's so many other fights that they could have just bumped up to the main card. I know the UFC and Dana's trying to give the guy shine, so when he gets to the real big fights that he's got a following and whatever, but come on, man, this is not the card to be building some dude's career on. Like, just give us a show. But obviously, I don't get much of a say in that. But I'm keen to see how the fight goes. See if Brundage can actually put up more of a fight than what we've seen previously from Bo's opponents.
Mm-hmm.
True that, but also it would have made more sense if they had given him a more well-known opponent.
Just higher level opponents, if I'm honest with you. I mean, the first few guys were quite frankly, look, obviously hindsight is 2020, but those guys were tomato cans. You know, I mean, the previous guy was it the previous guy that he beat where he knocked him out?
That was Val Woodburn.
Yeah, look, no offense to him, but the guy came up on what, a week's notice less, and Oak was working as a gardener at the time. Like, not to say that he hasn't got great skills, but the Oak's not even a full-time fighter. You know,
Yeah,
so I mean,
yeah.
like, surely there were other guys in the division that they could have given him. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen plenty of guys saying, "Hey, look, I want to derail this guy's hype train and take some of the hype for themselves." So I mean, I feel like there were other fights to take.
Yeah,
Like, look, the last minute replacement one. Look, you understand, you get who you can get, but the guys before that weren't a hell of a lot better either.
yeah. And actually, a quick correction. It was supposed to be 3. He was supposed to fight Trayshawn Gore. 9th July 2023, and that got cancelled.
Okay, I see.
So then he got Val Woodburn after that. And I think that's the short notice fight that you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, so it's even less. So he's seen 2 guys. It's and I'd say Brundage is a fair progression from the first 2 guys. just not in that spot.
With everything said, I still think I would still go with Bo Nickel. Um, I think as much as perhaps he doesn't deserve to be on the main card just as yet, I think he will come out on top. Simple as that. I think his wrestling is going to come into play, and yeah, that guy won't be able to handle it.
I'm gonna go with Brundage purely just because who doesn't love an underdog? Also, the odds on that bet is crazy. So
Yeah.
Wait, you got Brandage beating.
hey, bro, the payout for that bet
Okay,
is
so it's
looking
a
a little
gamble.
sweet.
It's a gamble.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a gamble, but it's if it pays off. Ooh, drinks are
All
on
right,
me.
all right. Well, I've got Bo taking it. After seeing Brandage's losses, I think first second round submission. Because he gets clumsy. He throws naked shots.
Mhm.
He doesn't set them up. He doesn't fake too much, right?
Mm.
So he'll be easy to take down, is what I'm saying for
Yeah.
Bo. So I got Bo, AB's got Bo, you got Brandage because you're a gambler. Yeah.
Well, what can I say?
Not because Bo is a bad fighter, because you hope you get that money.
Oh yeah.
All right. All right, and on to the next one, gents. The champion has a name. And his
Does
name
he? Does he really?
Oh yeah, the champion has a name. His name is just not Charles Oliveira.
Come on,
Ish.
man. Come on.
Ish.
Come on.
Ish.
Leave
Yeah,
Charles Oliveira alone.
But
Right?
he's not the champ.
Yeah.
that's
true.
that,
That's
that be
true.
the thing. And I think this is a very tough fight for him.
What
Like
makes you say that?
Sarukian is very good. I would say his wrestling is right up there with the champs. His striking has become very crisp over the past few years,
Mhm.
and his jiu-jitsu is good. I mean, who did he fought someone last year that gave him this opportunity. He fought Gamrot, and
Yeah.
Gamrot is about as a high level jiu-jitsu guy as you can get in that division right now. I mean, I don't really know of anyone else as good. I mean, the guy was a European ADCC champion, a lot of experience in pure grappling. So, I mean, that guy is really good.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
And he KO'd Darius.
yeah, yeah,
First
look,
one.
yeah,
Yeah. So
that's true. I mean,
he's got the ground and pound,
his
he's got the
wrestling is
kicks,
good.
he's
Mm,
got the punching power. Um,
yeah.
yeah, and we
I,
know that Oliveira gets caught.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And here's the issue with him, and it's a hole in his game, one that we've obviously seen the champ take advantage of. And I imagine that Sarukian will be looking to do the same. Is what happens with Charles is when he gets hit, he immediately goes down to his back because he knows guys are either going to be too scared to come down into his guard, or they're going to come down and he's going to wrap them up and then start going for submissions.
Yep.
But with Sarukian, you can't do that. You can't give that guy top position on the ground.
100%.
He will throw shots. He will advance position. He will look to finish.
Yep.
You know, and as we saw when Charles fought the new champion, that's how he lost. Because yeah, you cannot fight these guys. Like you can get away with doing that against Chandler, against Gaethje, even against Poirier. You can do that stuff. It's fine. And there's even other guys in the division that you can do that with. But with these guys that are so well rounded and so heavy in the wrestling and grappling department. You can't do that. You can't give away position like that.
To be honest with you, I'm worried for Oliveira for this one, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Look, I think this will be a very tough fight for him. Um, and I think this will be Sarukian's opportunity to kind of announce himself to be like, hey, listen, I'm coming for that belt. Like
Mm.
everyone kind of saw, oh, he started a run or whatever. But if you beat Charles Oliveira, it's almost written you got to be next. I mean,
So is this for the number one contendership? What happens
it
after that fight?
absolutely should do. It absolutely should be. Like I understand there's an argument for Gaethje if he wins his fight to go next, but I feel like Charles and Sarukian, the winner of that, definitely needs to be next.
Okay, but nonetheless, I'm still going with Charles Oliveira. I think the champion does have a name. I know we made fun of that earlier on. But we've seen Charles Oliveira come back from really down there in the trenches where we didn't think he would contend again, and then he won the title. He is number one ranked. Aman is number four, which is why I'm saying I don't see what the odds are seeing. And for that, I will go with Charles Oliveira.
I got Sarukian.
Same. I love Charles, but for me, it's a 50-50 toss-up, to be honest with you. It depends on which Charles Oliveira comes to the fight on the night. If the champ, Charles Oliveira, comes, then Sarukian is in trouble. But then Sarukian is hungrier, I feel, because
No, he is.
he's never had the taste of the big leagues.
So,
Yeah.
where do you think it's going to end? In a submission on the ground or
I think
standing?
I think this one will go to decision.
Uh,
If not decision, it'll be a knockout.
Yeah. I've got, like Ryan, you said, Charles Oliveira has a tendency of sitting back and welcoming you to the mat.
Yeah, every
You
time he
don't see
gets
that
hit,
if he does that with Sarukian,
yeah,
it's
then
over.
submission. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah, either submission or ground and pound.
Mm.
Right along for the
Oh,
BMF.
I have been waiting for this fight. I have been waiting for this
Guys,
fight.
this is
Oh
gonna be
man,
crazy.
that's a
bro.
crazy
This is gonna
one.
be crazy.
Yeah,
AB, where are you with this one, bro?
I'm glad you asked me first, bro, because I know what you guys are gonna say. Y'all are Justin Gaethje fans through and through, whatever, whatever. But guys, I honestly think Max Holloway is taking it this time around. I think he's had more than enough tries at these guys to know what to expect. I think he's more hungrier now than ever. Um,
but that is also one of the reasons why I'm gonna make a prediction that we're gonna see the first knockout loss of Max Holloway.
no way.
And I can tell you why for two reasons. Number one, he's coming up a division. Secondly, Max Holloway has never and probably never will ever again fight someone that hits as hard as Justin Gaethje does.
Yeah, I know he's in shit, bro.
Like you can ask every single guy that's ever fought Justin Gaethje, they will tell you he hit harder than, if not almost everyone they've ever fought.
But
Khabib even said the same thing. He got
sure,
hit.
but has Gaethje fought a boxer at the level of Max Holloway? Because those
Yes.
punches mean nothing when your defense is on point.
First of all,
The
Max
leg kick.
Holloway. Let me put it this way. Yeah,
From Gaethje.
like he just brought up. First of all, the leg kicks. I can promise you now, Justin Gaethje kicks legs much harder than Alex Volkanovski does. Number one. Number two, he has fought a great boxer. And he's, in fact, now knocked out the boxer that beat Max Holloway in Dustin Poirier.
Mm-hmm.
And look, I know guys like to talk about boxing, but I can tell you now, Justin Gaethje has the most crisp cross to lead hook in the game.
Yep.
There is no one that throws that 2-3 as crisp, as clean, as vicious as Justin Gaethje does.
Calculated as fuck.
Yeah, and you want to talk about a chin? He destroyed the chin on Tony Ferguson. Yeah, and that was still Tony at his prime.
You had to bring Tony into this, didn't you?
No, look, I have to, because that performance is still just absolutely spectacular. But I mean,
also make sorry.
But I mean, this is we're seeing similarities here in that, like Max Holloway, Tony Ferguson had one hell of a chin. He was the guy that didn't have the belt forever, that everyone felt like he should be there. And Justin Gaethje destroyed his chin. He changed the shape of the man's face. Right now, he's going to be looking to do the same thing to a guy coming up a division, who, by the way, doesn't even have serious punching power in the division he's coming up from.
Yep.
And we've seen him get hurt now when he last fought Volkanovski.
Sure, but he was never a power puncher. He was always a volume fighter.
Yeah,
which
but
is what he's going to do in this fight. He's going to pepper up Gaethje, get away, throw some kicks, land those straights. As much as you're saying Gaethje's going to come through.
And I'll tell you now, he will land those shots. But here's the problem with Max Holloway. He was very much like Tony in that he relied on his chin. Because if you go watch any of the fights, even the fights that he won, Max Holloway is very hittable. The difference is now you're dealing with twice the power that he's ever been hit with before.
Yep.
I think the
you've
part.
seen his face messed up proper after fights. Max Holloway. Yeah. He gets hit a lot.
Yeah, he gets hit a lot. And look, to be fair, he gets hit once, he gives it back 3 times.
Sure.
But now he's fighting a guy just as tough as him. But then while Max Holloway's peppering shot, Justin Gaethje is blasting.
Blasting, bro.
Yeah. And his leg kicks hurt. I can tell you, you can just watching the way he lands those kicks, I can tell you those things hurt, and they're gonna hurt way more than his first loss to Volkanovski.
I think what I like the most about this fight is it's the most evenly matched BMF title bout that we've had. These guys are both 5'11". One is sitting on 26-4, the other one on 25-7.
That's very close, yeah.
It's very close, granted.
Who's who on there? Sorry.
Gaethje's sitting on 26-4.
Oh yeah, that sounds.
Holloway is on 25-7.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So as much as he moved up a weight division, I still think it's the most balanced BMF title bout that we've had so far.
And I would argue that the previous fight was more so.
The Poirier fight.
Yeah, I would argue that was more so.
Yeah, that was a nice fight. Actually.
Yeah, in terms of how both their careers went, both their abilities, and how their first fight went.
Yeah, no, look, that fight was brilliant. I'm just saying, in terms of stats, and so on and so forth, height-wise, reach-wise.
Now, since you bring up stats, this is one of the areas that doesn't give me confidence in Max Holloway.
What's that?
Because he hasn't committed to a full move to lightweight. He hasn't packed on the extra size. He's just not going to cut as much weight as he usually does. And I feel like, sure, he's going to be a little fresher. He might take shots a little bit better. But I feel like that lack in size and strength is going to play a factor.
You know what's exciting for me about this fight? It's going to be stand-up.
Oh, yeah. Not much wrestling happening. I think
Yeah.
if we see wrestling, it will most likely be from Holloway.
So the stats say
Yeah.
landed per minute, Justin Gaethje lands more, which is impressive because we know Max Holloway lands, bro.
Yeah, but you got to understand the reason why that stat exists is because they're taking all the shots that you landed over the time that you've spent fighting, and Justin Gaethje finishes people. I believe on his run to the first title victory, up until Tony Ferguson, he had like 3 or 4 knockouts in the first round. Like
and significant strikes, he's sitting on 60%.
because
Max Holloway on 47.
Yeah, because Justin Gaethje pretty much only throws significant strikes. I mean, there's been multiple fights where you can actually see in the corner where his coach actually tells him, like, listen, take 20% off your shots. You're trying to kill the guy.
Yeah. So, Toma?
Yeah, no, I got Gaethje.
Oh.
I got Gaethje destroying Holloway. I don't think it's even gonna be close. I think he keeps the belt. He remains the BMF.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a fight where if Gaethje doesn't get an early finish, the longer this fight goes, the more likely we see the end of Holloway's high level competitive career. Because
Okay, I don't like where this is going.
yeah, look, I hate to say it, but this as soon as this fight was announced, that was one of the thoughts I had in my mind, is that Justin Gaethje is going to break him down, and he's going to do something similar to him that he did to Ferguson, because like Ferguson, Holloway isn't going to go away early. You're going to have to break him down over the course of 5 rounds. And the problem for me is like, if you go and look, nobody that's fought Justin Gaethje, other than Ferguson and guys that have beaten him, no one has taken those shots over the course of 5 rounds. Even the first Poirier fight, Poirier came out so damaged that his next opponent was counting on that damage still being there. That's how hectic it is. You if you make it past the second round with Justin Gaethje, you just understand that you're going home beaten up, whether you win or lose.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Am I the only one who thinks Holloway is taking it?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
And I hate to say this to you, but
Don't put money on it.
don't put money on it. And your opinion is very much not a popular opinion.
Oh, look who's talking, bro. I've won more money than you.
Hey, listen, brother, let me put it this way. Justin Gaethje has never lost me money.
Yeah, but I got Gaethje destroying that thing,
brother.
And he's got the reach on him, so
it's no, look, and I've been. I don't know if you guys have been watching Gaethje's road to 300.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, just by the look of the shape that he's in, so far out already. Oh, I'm worried for Holloway, man. I'm genuinely worried that Holloway is going to come in and wreck him so bad that even if he goes down a division, guys are going to have an easier time touching his chin and putting him down.
Yeah, look, it's gonna be crazy. It's
Yeah.
gonna be crazy. So 2 Gaethjes, 1 Holloway.
Yeah.
All right. And now we go to the east, gentlemen. Long Wei
Oh,
Li and Shao Nan.
Yao Shaonan.
Yeah, Yao Shao Nan.
Look,
Right.
guys.
You know, yeah.
Yo.
Shao Nan, huh?
Yao
She kind of
Shaonan.
crept up on me, bro.
Uh,
Like,
Same here, bro.
Yeah, like she kind of crept up on me. I've seen fights from her, and she's incredible, right? She carries. Actually, she's almost exactly the same as Wei Li in the way they fight. The pressure, the kick.
Yeah. Yeah, look,
yeah.
it's.
I agree.
Yeah, look, man. I've been watching Jan come up. I watched her fights. Her striking is fantastic. I would say she's a little more diverse than Wei Li is, but overall, she is not as well rounded as Wei Li is. Her wrestling is not on the same level. Her jiu-jitsu is not on the same level.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And quite frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if Wei Li goes in, makes a point of going toe to toe with her on the feet just to show her that she can, and then taking her down and finishing her.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Just to take us back a little bit, the BMF fight, is it a 3 or 5 rounder?
I swear, if it's not a 5-rounder, I'm going to be upset. I believe it's 5 rounds.
I hope it is.
No, it'd be a missed opportunity if that wasn't 5 rounds. It has to be.
100%. You just leave the 5 rounds there, even though you know the guys are gonna go through 5 rounds, bro.
No, bro. Well, look, to be fair,
They might.
They might, but look, to be fair, you can say that about some of these guys in their 3-round fights. So, yeah.
But Tabang, you're right, bro. Yan Xiaonan also crept up on me. Especially when I was doing research on this fight card, and I was going through her climb to where she is right now. She fought Andrade
and beat the fuck
beat
out of her.
Bro, she made it. She put on a clinic.
Yeah.
She put on a clinic, and that's when she kind of got a fan in me. There's this fight that she had in Beijing against Kondo, I think her surname was. And that's just how I see this Zhang Wei Li fight going, bro. All out brawl. Whoever falls first, falls first. We've seen Zhang Wei Li when she goes into these brawls, bro. She doesn't even pick her head up, bro. She just flipping sends punches. Yeah, exactly. Right? It may be detrimental, but Yan does the same thing.
Yeah,
this is true.
So that's what I'm saying is it might just be a matter of which one lands first.
This is true. Although if I had to say, I'd probably say that Wei Li has a little bit more punching power. For just judging by how the fights,
I think she's stronger.
Because look, I think she's gonna be physically stronger. I think she's gonna have more punching power, but I think Jan's gonna have the better ranged attacks, and I think her kicks are gonna do a lot more damage than Wei Li's. But that being said, since you brought up Andrade, Jan's win against her was phenomenal, but it was not as good as when Wei Li beat the shit out of her.
Yeah.
And she beat the shit out of her quickly.
Yeah. I've got Wei Li winning this one, Jen. So
yeah, look,
I don't know where you guys stand.
No, I'm with you guys there for the first time on this. I'm with you guys there. I think Wei Li will take it. I think it will be standing. I don't see it going onto the ground like you were saying, Ryan. Wei Li has the heart to carry it out standing and try and prove a point. And that's just how I see it going, bro. I see Wei Li taking it. But I wouldn't be shocked if there's an upset. We've seen Wei Li go down to Namajunas. All right.
Yeah, that was.
Who doesn't have the punching power that Yan Xiaonan has?
No, but that was the head kick, wasn't it?
Head power, kick power, punch power.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd say that because, judging by what I've heard from her coaches and her previous fights, Namajunas can crack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
She can
we've
crack.
had this convo before. That
Yeah.
some people say she kicks harder than Gaethje or something, or punches
So
harder.
from
Most people would have said
what Trevor Whitman said, he says between Namajunas, Gaethje, and Usman, pound for pound, Namajunas hits harder.
Okay.
Which yeah, look. So I mean, it's not to say that she hits harder than Gaethje, but in terms of the size ratio, she's generating way more force at her size than the force that Gaethje's generating at his size. Which look for me is really saying something, and I feel like she would have been an amazing champion for many years had her mind been in the game consistently.
Yeah. Look, I think if Wei Li performs the way she did with Amanda Lemos, which went to decision, then Zhao Nan might have a chance, right? But
Yeah, maybe.
if the Wei Li that beat Joanna Zhenzhenchek.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try.
Like if that way Lee rocks up, it's over. It's over for Zhao Nan. I'm gonna get used to this surname, gents. I promise you.
Let's hope we don't see any hematomas.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, those Chinese girls, they build sturdier.
Yeah. So I got Wei Li.
Yeah,
Really.
Yeah,
All right. So and still.
Yeah. Either way, the flag goes back to China, or the belt goes back to
100%,
China.
100%.
Which is a good thing.
Well, for
Won't be
China.
so painful.
All right.
Yeah.
And now for the
The
one
main event.
you've all been waiting for.
The evening.
Yeah.
Pereira versus Jamal Hill, gents.
Let's hear the haterade. Let's hear the hater.
I'll go with Ryan on this one. Ryan, tell us, my brother. Tell us where you at.
This is going to be a fantastic fight.
Mm.
For multiple reasons. Number one, you've got Pereira now reigning supreme over another division, doing his thing. And quite frankly, I think his performances have been a lot better since he's moved up to light heavyweight. In terms of his physique, the way that he looks, the way that he performs, he's doing a lot better. Even the way when he look, he looks much better, which is saying something because he's still cutting weight to make the damn division, which is just insane.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, it's madness. But anyway, even the way that he's defending takedowns now, if you look at it in this division versus the takedowns he stopped in middleweight, he's doing a lot better. He's stopping them a lot sooner. He's not letting them progress to the point that they did in when he fought at middleweight, which I think is good for him. And then, of course, we got Jamal Hill coming back for his title, as he claims. And I'd have to say he's right. He vacated the belt like a responsible champion, and he feels like he's just coming home, and Pereira doesn't know about it. So I feel like this is going to be a fantastic fight. Jamal Hill striking is very underrated.
Yeah.
Which, look, unfortunately, it's very easy to do when you're comparing him to the two-division Glory kickboxing champion with just an absurd highlight reel of knockouts. And I think this fight's going to be interesting. If Jamal's smart, he'll mix in the grappling aspects because he does have a significant advantage there. And Pereira's advantage comes in that his coach has fought Jamal, so he understands what his speed is like. He understands what it feels like to lock up with him in a grappling situation. It's like aspects like that. It's small things, but when your coach knows these things and then can advise you through the training sessions and through the entire camp, it makes a big difference, because you see a lot of guys, they prepare for fights and then they get out there and then geez, the guy is just faster than they were expecting, or so much stronger and more physical than they were expecting.
And what I say is don't blink.
Oh, geez, with those two, don't blink at
Yeah,
all.
don't
Like,
blink.
yeah, like you said, Jamal Hill has the fight IQ, and I would say that Pereira has the
And the thumbs.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'd say that Pereira has the knockout IQ. The man just knows how to find knockouts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'm so excited. I actually can't wait. Like we're more than a week out, and I'm already planning.
Yeah.
Geez, what food am I getting? Having drinks? How am I preparing in the day? And oh, I'm gonna be ready when that card comes around.
Now I'm taking a nap before.
Oh, brother.
Like around 5 o'clock the previous day, I'll be in bed.
Oh, sounds about
Just so
right.
that I can be up for the whole thing
Oh yeah.
from early prelims
Yo, bruh.
because it's a
I'm gonna have
very
energy
busy.
drinks just waiting for me. I'm gonna be ready, my man. I might even just ice bath before I go watch the fights, just to wake me the fuck up.
Avi, what you got there, bro? I know you got thumbs.
What do I got about what?
Yeah.
You want facts? Jamal Hill's taking back his title. That's a fact.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
my fact right there. I'll put money on that, boy.
Put the money down, boyo.
Yeah.
Put the
I
money
believe
Put
that.
down.
money on that. Look, the
I believe
only
that.
thing the only thing that I'm worried about is that Jamal has a tendency of keeping his guard very low. And for someone like Pereira, that's the last thing you want to do, bro. There's this cross right that Jamal likes to throw to cut the space. If Pereira lands that hook on that on that strike and that moving forward, it's over, man. It's over. But all around, Jamal's a kickboxer. I think even in kickboxing, he could take Pereira on if he could avoid the left, because that's exactly what Izzy would do. He would survive a kickboxing match with Pereira if he doesn't get knocked
One
out.
time.
Most kickboxers, right? And I personally think Jamal hits harder than Pereira. Not the hook, not the left hook. I mean, not that left hook, dog. Like Pereira's walking around with one left hook cemented and the other hand just chilling. You know,
Oh
he
man.
does kick hard, he does punch hard, but I don't think he punches as hard as Jamal. Guys, I watched that fight with Glover Teixeira just before this, just to familiarize myself with it and just to remind myself of what happened. And I don't care if Teixeira's in Pereira's side. And I said this with the last one with the Yiri fight when I said that it doesn't really help if Teixeira is there because Yiri fought Teixeira, right? But this time around, I don't see it really helping, bro. I honestly don't see it helping.
Yeah.
Jamal's fight IQ is out of this world, gents. And if he can find one or two strategies to avoid that left hook, then it's going to be an easy night for him, bro. It's going to be an easy night for him.
This is true, but that's also what you said when Pereira fought Prohaska.
Yes, but
Yeah.
Prohaska is different in his fight style.
Okay.
So
Well,
there was always that gap and there was always that room for error with Prohaska that, look, his stance is pretty weird, right?
yeah.
Jamal's stance is not orthodox, is not what we used to either, but
It's a lot crisper.
it's a lot crisper. Yeah.
Mm.
right?
Mm.
Mm.
So
All right, so gents, I think we've got a hell of a night ahead of us.
Oh man,
I
I
think we've
can't
got a hell
wait.
of a night. If the guys at home wanna watch along, let's do that. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, everyone should give us their predictions in the comments below.
Yeah, look for every fight. Let us
Sure.
know.
The whole card.
Oh yeah.
Right? Let's go. Anyway, gents, I think we did a great job today. We can rest easy.
Yeah.
I
that's
know Jamal Hill's not gonna rest easy.
that guy's having a peaceful sleep right now.
What are you talking about, bro? Do you see the time? That guy,
Yes.
that guy's up
A-okay.
grinding right now, man.
Yeah, in true Jamal Hill styles, guys. It's been a great one. It's been a great one. Any last words from you guys before we close this one out?
Yeah, guys, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
There we
Really helps us
go.
out. We do appreciate you guys very much. So come on, show us the love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And to add on that, we went to Versus Fight Night a couple of weekends ago, and the video is up on our YouTube channel. Please do check it out. Tell us what you think of the local scene, the local MMA scene, and what you thought of the overall video. We had a lot of fun, and I'm sure it translates in the video, so enjoy that.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun, especially talking to that ring card girl.